I think I created a new term, hood burb. Do you guys know what it's like to be a hood burb? A hood burb baby. Hood burb baby. It's like when you're partly hood, partly suburbs, partly hood burb baby. Hood burb babies. I feel like there should be a song called Hood Burb Babies. You know, because it's so funny because it reminds me of the movie The Hate U Give, I think, or something like that. And it was a perfect kind of example of like what it's like to be like from the hood and then like be in the transfer to the suburbs, or you could be in the suburbs and then like have a hood mentality though, or like a street mentality. Yeah. You know what's funny though is that I wonder why is it called like, why do people call street life like street life when you're just outside? I never really understood that, but I guess street life is a real thing. Like, it's street life, and then you have outside, and then you have nature life. So I wonder what is the correlation between all of those, like street life, outside life, and then you have nature life. I think it's all really actually the same thing. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Hood bird babies. Does anyone know what it's like to be a hood bird baby? Half hood, half suburbs. And it's so funny because the social dynamic is so different, but it's really the same, Someone can say something to you in a polite way, but they can be being rude to you. That would be like nice, nasty. And then if you're in a hood, they might just cuss you out directly or just be honest to you. And you might take it like, wow, that was really aggressive, but it was really just them just being honest. Sometimes we live in a world where being honest is considered rude. But sometimes being rude is just considered rude. So don't confuse the two. Because if someone's being rude to you, they're being rude, It's one thing if you tell a person, hey, that was kind of rude, and they didn't understand, and then they change their behavior after that. But if a person knows, okay, like, I know I'm being an asshole, I know I'm being rude, and they keep doing the same thing, it's like, okay, after you told them, that this is how you doing this makes me feel, yeah. Yep. It's crazy though, right? Like how many relationships with people though kind of although I don't really believe in separation necessarily. Ooh, this is another topic about relationships and connections. So I was saying to someone recently, I was saying how I don't really believe in relationships, but I do believe in connections because connections are everlasting. Ooh. But no, that's really true, Someone could be living all the way across the globe and, still feel connected to someone for what reason?